a therapist, counselor, coach, or behavioral tech, one of the strongest skill sets you can work on is your ability to improvise. Your ability to improvise can make or break the rapport with your clients. To improvise means to think on your feet. Does that sound familiar, something you have to do on a regular basis? You never know what a client is going to say. You don't even know what a client is going to do. So your ability to improvise, to think on your feet and respond effectively is crucial to the success of you and to the success of the client. Now, as it happens, I am a graduate of the Second City Improv program. I studied there for maybe 2 years with the finest teachers in the country. So I've learned the principles of improv, and on a daily basis, I apply them in my own job, and I also coach and train other clinicians to use those principles in their work. That way you can learn how to navigate things without a script, because there is no script to this. You don't walk into work at 8 o'clock with a complete script of everything that's going to happen. You improvise throughout your day. So I'm going to share with you just some of the principles, not all of them because there are many. Are you ready? Principle number 1. Stay present in the moment. You must show up physically, emotionally, mentally. That's what being present is. Not sitting here but thinking about the next client or thinking about the last client or thinking about the notes that you have to write. It's being 100% present in the moment with your client. Because when you're present, you then have the ability to be calm, to respond versus react, to communicate really clearly, to instill trust and respect with that client so they're going to open up to you, because that's what these relationships are about. They're about building trust so that you can help move your client forward. When you're calm and present in the moment, that's going to be appealing to them. So number 1, be present in the moment. Principle number 2 is very challenging. This principle, practice acceptance and abstain from judgment. Now, I know that's much easier said than done. The first step, though, is to even become aware of how often you go into judgment when you're with your clients. So step number 2, remember, practice acceptance and abstain from judgment. When you're in that accepting mindset, that's validating the client. When a client feels validated, again, that instills trust and they're going to want to open up to you. And that's what this is all about. It's building that rapport. Acceptance, non-judgment. Principle number 3, let go of control. I know that you feel you know what's best for the client sometimes, but our goal is to help the client discover what's best for them. Let go of control and go with the flow. When you can stay in the moment, when you can practice acceptance and let go of judgment, it is so much easier to go with the flow and let go of control. What you want is this collaboration with your client. You want this rapport back and forth. You don't want this with your client. So speaking of collaboration, I'm going to share with you one of the cornerstone principles of improv. It's the principle of collaboration. And if you can use and apply this principle with your clients, I guarantee you're going to notice a difference with them. You're not always going to get what you want from the conversations. I guarantee you, though, it's really going to help you navigate them. And again, instill trust in your client. Because we all know that therapeutic relationships are partnerships. It's not about me, it's not about the client, it's about how we both work together. So the principle I'm going to share with you is very simple. 2 little words. Yes and. Let me hear you say that now. Yes and. These 2 words are more than words. They've got huge impact. If you think of yes and in this way, yes is acceptance. So no matter what your client says, no matter what your client does, if you can have that attitude of acceptance, yes, I'm accepting what you are bringing to me in this conversation. And means your commitment to build on what you've accepted from them. Yes, I hear what you're saying, and this is my response. Yes is acceptance, and is that building block. It's the opportunity for you to move somewhere and navigate with the client. Here's how it's going to impact the client. When you can come to your clients with that attitude of yes and, think of it not as the words, but as an action, as a verb. I'm going to yes and my client today. When you come to them with yes, with acceptance, they're going to feel validated. Think of yourself in any relationship. When somebody validates you, that instills trust. You're going to want to talk to them again, right? When they say no or shut you down, you're not going to want to open up and talk to them. The same thing applies with your clients. Yes is acceptance. It's opening up. They feel validated, and that's your opportunity to move them forward. Yes and. When you say yes but, or give them an attitude of yes but, you're going to be left with confrontation. And the result of confrontation is frustration for you, and more importantly, frustration for your client. And remember the goal of the therapeutic relationship. It's to build rapport so that you have an opportunity to be a catalyst for change in your client's life. So remember, yes and. Key collaboration principle. Yes, I accept, and I'm committed to you to help move you forward. Try it out. I guarantee you're going to notice a difference with how you can navigate conversations with your clients. And you're going to be questioning, wow, that was easy. Yes, validation. Who doesn't need validation? To sum it up for you, improv is an excellent skill set for you to develop. It's going to give you the ability to help your clients more than you ever even imagined. You're going to learn how to stay in the moment, think on your feet, and respond to them in a way that's going to move them forward. That's what improv is about. I'm not sure if you ever saw that show, Drew Carey with Whose Line Is It Anyway? And you see these wonderful comedians, and they have this great ability to take a suggestion and move a scene forward. Those skilled actors have practiced for years. They've practiced the skill set of improv. They're applying the skill set I've just shared with you, the mindset I've just shared with you. They're practicing that from the beginning of their scene to the end of their scene. They don't stop in the middle of the scene and dispute or have an argument. They're practicing yes and the whole way through that scene. That's why it goes smoothly. They're practicing letting go of control and going with the flow. That's why it's moving forward. I promise you, if you apply these principles, you're going to see a significant difference in all of your relationships. Of course, today we're talking more importantly about the therapeutic relationship. So no matter where you are in this field, the ability to improvise is going to be crucial to your success, and more importantly, to the success and outcome for your clients. On a regular basis, we do have improv classes at the Academy. Yes, I know, improv. That's my forte. That's my specialty. Once a quarter at the Academy, I facilitate an improv workshop that's specifically tailored for counselors, coaches, therapists, individuals in the helping profession. I share my expertise with you. Like I shared with you earlier, I trained at the Second City in Chicago with the best in the world. This is a wonderful skill set. It's going to change your relationships. So check us out, find out when the next improv workshop is, and learn how to navigate your relationships without a script. It's cool. You're going to love it. addictionacademy.com, or call the phone number below and find out when the next improv workshop is, and come along, have some fun. That's the trick with improv. Laughter and comedy is a byproduct of it all. Not only are you going to learn a valuable skill set, but you're going to do some professional development in a fun way. Who can ask for better than that? Number below or addictionacademy.com. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Come along and improv with me.